Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 42 days away from the Great American Race, the 2024 Daytona 500. The logo's already out. We kind of know who's going to be there, who's not going to be there. It's a fascinating time of year. We're tying some loose ends up in the Truck and Xfinity Series, a couple loose ends in the Cup Series. But we're 42 days away. We're getting there. We're almost there. But you know what? As we count down these car numbers and do the car number profiles, we're getting to iconic territory here. We just came off 43, one of the most iconic numbers in NASCAR. Had the most starts, second most wins. Now we're at 42, which has always been associated, for the most part, always been associated with the 43 in the Petty family. If you look at the stats, 10th most starts for the car number 42, 1,722 starts. From day one, Lee Petty drove it in 1949, the first year of NASCAR. Since 1959, either Lee Petty or Richard Petty has led NASCAR's all-time win list. And I think the car number 42 might be the only car number in the Cup Series 3 generations drove and won in. Alright, so 75 wins, which is tied for 14th all-time in the Cup Series, car number-wise, tied with number 17. 401 top 5s, 715 top 10s, 1,162 top 20s, 56 poles. These are all Cup Series numbers. It dates back to day one. Xfinity, 503 starts, 19 wins, 82 top 5s, 145 top 10s. In the Truck Series, 157 races, 4 wins, 29 top 5s, 52 top 10s. How many car numbers can go from Carson Hocevar, Justin Marks, John Hunter Nemechek, and 3 generations of Petties? So Carson Hocevar, 70 starts, the most in the Truck Series, 4 wins, the only driver to win in number 42 in the Truck Series, 21 top 5s, 33 top 10s, average finish 12.6. Like, hate, whatever you choose to do with Carson Hocevar, I'm actually a fan of his. I actually got to meet him his very first Cup start at Worldwide Technology. Got a picture with him. So yeah, I'm super excited about his career. Rick McRae, 19 starts, average finish 25.7. Mike Skinner, 18 starts, 4 top 5s, 7 top 10s, average finish 14.3. Jay Sauter, 7 starts, 2 top 5s, 5 top 10s, average finish 9.6. And Chad Finley, 6 starts, 1 top 10, average finish 22.7. On the Xfinity side, the number 42, Elton Sawyer, NASCAR's Vice President of Competition, who's on TMD on during the season. 104 starts, 14 top 5s, 33 top 10s, average finish 17.2. Kyle Larson, Young Money they call him, 75 starts in Xfinity Series, 12 wins, 42 top 5s, 58 top 10s, 8.5 average finish. No, I'm not a fan, but I can respect his talent. Josh Wise, 40 starts, average finish 39.6. Justin Marks, 24 starts in the number 42 for Chip Ganassi. He ended up buying Chip Ganassi later. That's interesting. 1 win, 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s, average finish 17.5. 1 Pablo Montoya, again for Chip Ganassi. 22 starts, 1 win, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s, average finish 21.3. John Hunter Nemechek, also for Chip Ganassi Racing, 18 starts, 1 win, 6 top 5s, 11 top 10s, average finish 10.1. Tyler Reddick, also for Chip Ganassi Racing, 18 starts, 1 win, 4 top 5s, 6 top 10s, average finish 16.7. And then Casey Mears, I do also believe that was Chip Ganassi, 9 starts, 1 win, 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s, average finish 12.9. So on the Cup side, we're going to talk about 11 drivers. Those 11 drivers, 6 of them drove for Chip Ganassi, 5 of them drove for Petty Enterprises. That's literally what the 42 has been in the Cup Series. So the 42 started out, like we said, from day one in NASCAR with Lee Petty, the patriarch of the Petty family. 414 starts, 53 wins in that 42 for him, 225 starts. There's 225 top 5s, 325 top 10s, 18 poles, average finish 7.5. When his grandson, Kyle Petty. Got the ride with Chip Ganassi Racing. He wanted to take after his grandfather and drive his grandfather's number 42. So 42 came to Chip Ganassi in the mellow yellow, and then later on peaky antifreeze. 286 starts for Kyle in that, 42 for Chip Ganassi, 6 wins, 29 top 5s, 90 top 10s, 8 poles, average finish 18.0. And then Juan Pablo Montoya drove the 42 for Chip Ganassi, 252 starts, 2 wins, 1 jet dryer exploded after he hit it at Daytona. So you can't talk about Juan Pablo and not bring up the jet dryer. 24 top 5s, 59 top 10s, 9 poles, average finish 19.8. Kyle Larson got a start with Chip Ganassi, 219 starts, 6 wins, 56 top 5s, 101 top 10s, 8 poles, average finish 14.8. Honestly, if he wouldn't have said something stupid and got suspended, he may still be in that car. Jim McMurray, 108 starts, 18 top 5s, 46 top 10s, 2 poles, average finish 16.2. Now you remember he got his first career win, substitution for Sterling Marlin in number 40 Silver Bullet Coors Light on his second cup race or something at Charlotte. Front row Joe, Joe Nemechek, the father of the current driver John Hunter Nemechek. So not only is there 3 generations that drove this car, a father and son also drove this number 42. 94 starts for Chip Ganassi, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 10 top 10s, 5 poles, average finish 25.0. And John Hunter's actually driven the 42 already, 1 race. He drove Homestead last year. So we've had 3 generations and 2 generations. And then the King, Richard Petty, had 28 starts in the number 42, 2 of his 200 wins, 15 top 5s, 19 top 10s, 5 poles, average finish 8.5. Obviously that's for Petty Enterprises. Jim Pasquale for Petty Enterprises, 16 starts, 4 wins, 10 top 5s, 12 top 10s, average finish 10.8. Maurice Petty, yes, Richard's brother, Lee's son, he had 11 starts in the 42, 4 top 5s, 7 top 10s, average finish 8.8. Marvin Panch, 5 starts, 1 win, 2 top 5, 3 top 10s, 9.6. Of all these 110 numbers we use now, and if you look back at some of the olden days, the 300A, 300C, some of the iconic numbers in NASCAR, for me at least, 42, like I said about the 44, it needs to be associated with the Pettys and 42 and 43. I know at this point in time, Richard doesn't have any ownership stake in Legacy Motor Club, but having the 42 with the 43, I think it makes perfect sense. I know Mike Beam has told the story when Maury Gallagher actually announced he's going to take GMS to the Cup Series. They had number 94 because Mike Beam was the crew chief for Bill Elliott when he drove 94. And then when Trackhouse bought Chip Ganassi, Trackhouse was going to use the Ganassi number 1, which he got from DEI. Ganassi got from DEI, and their 99, they left the 42 open. And somebody had told Mike Beam about that and said, "Hey, the 42's open. What do you think about bringing it back home?" Because Mike Beam actually worked on the 42 for Petty Enterprises, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So that's how the 42 got back to Legacy Motor Club. To me, the 42 and the 43 belong together. There's certain numbers that when you hear the numbers, you're like, okay, yeah, those belong. The 5, 24. Honestly, the 25 is not being used, but yeah, it belongs. I think it honestly belongs at HMS, Henry Motorsports. The 9, that needs an Elliott driving it. Certain numbers like that, you have. It's like they almost fit perfectly with that. So I'm glad the 42 is back with Legacy Motor Club tied with the 43. I wish the 44, if they ever get 3 full-time teams, would do that as well. But we are 42 days away from the Great American Race. Car number 42, the winner of the very first Daytona 500. Can the 42 win this year's 500? It's a Toyota now. It's got John Hunter Nemechek behind the wheel. I'm a John Hunter fan. Crazier things have happened. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader sports channel content.